Hey guys, so today's tutorial is using the Lorac Pro palette, and the first step I'm going to do is use the behind the scenes eye primer from Lorac. It comes with the Pro palette, and using my finger I just rub that into my eyes and a little bit under my eyes as well, since I'll be putting color there. The first color I'm going to use is this taupe shade from the palette, and using my crease brush from Sephora I'm going to take that up into my socket and just kind of press and then blend that into the socket. You can see that I'm blending using kind of a sweeping motion, and I'm just going to go back in to add a little bit more color there. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that on my other eye and play it real speedy quick because it's just a repeat of what I already did. And then using the same brush, I'm going to go into the garnet shade. And I'm just going to start by pressing that onto my lid a bit. And then I'll go back in using a little bit of the pressing and the sweeping motion to blend that into the taupe I put in the socket. And a little bit more just for some more color, and blending it into my socket area. And blending, blending, blending. And now I'm going to take a MAC 219, which is a pencil brush, and I know you can't see what shade I used, but it's deep purple. And I'm just putting that on the brush and tapping off the excess. And then I'm going to make kind of a V shape on the outer area of my eye. Now, I don't go all the way to the end of my eye because my eyes are kind of downturned to begin with, and I don't want to pull them down a lot anymore, so I apply it a little further up. And you can see I'm going in and I'm applying a little bit more color. I'm doing it to the other eye as well. And then I'm taking the 219 and blending it in a little bit using that 219 brush. I'm going to go in with my Sephora Pro crease brush, and I just tap that into the taupe shade to help blend out that purple. And I'm going back in with the 219 just to add a little bit more purple and blending it out even more. Using the same 219 brush, and I just dipped it in the purple again. I'm going to go under my eye and blend that out a bit. And get it out of the corner of my eyeball. And do that again on my other eye. And then I took just a smidge of the garnet color and blended it in. Using my finger, I'm going to take the nude shade and apply that to my brow bone. And I just blend that in with my finger. Sometimes with highlights, I just use my finger because it's easier. And then I'm going to put that near my tear duct as well. And I just use a pressing motion for that. And since I wanted it a little bit lighter than that, I'm going to use the matte white shade, and I'm just going to press that on top, just at my tear duct though. Now, I'm doing this in fast motion because it's not that important to me, but I just go in and I fill in my brows nearest the bridge of my nose. I just used a combination of black and espresso, and then I run this gel through them from Cella. And then I'm going to do winged liner. I feel like I've shown this like a million times, so I feel like you guys probably know how I do it by now, but just in case you don't, this is how I do it. And it was really hard to hold the mirror and do it, so here's the final result of the winged liner. I'm going in with my NYX Wonder Pencil in light and lining my waterline just to make my eyes look a bit bigger. And then I'm going to do my first coat of mascara with the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. and I really rub it into the base of my lashes and then work my way up from there. And I do a really quick coat on my bottom lashes as well. And then I go over that with my Mary Kay Lash Love Lengthening Mascara. It just gives me more of a false lash look. And after I'm all done with that, I go in with my Kat Von D Everlasting Blush in Bellissima and my Real Techniques blush brush. And this is what I talk about when I say light contouring. I mean, it's super light. I just go in with my NARS Laguna bronzer and I just define just a teeny tiny bit. And now I'm going in with my L'Oreal lip stain, glossy lip stain in Lilac Ever After. Just checking it out, kiss kiss. And that is the final look. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me any comments down below. Thumbs up if you liked the video. And thanks for watching again.